Hello, people. This is Big Boss Calvin 83. So, I've been um, continuing to follow what's up with this. Basically, what's up with these bitches. Yeah, I had to call them bitches for what they are. I can't call them women. You know what I'm saying? They just the way these females act and behave, especially around men and how they treat men, is fucking disgusting. So as you see it right here, Nelly accused of rape and sexual assault in Essex and London. The rapper has denied all. Okay, sorry about that, people. My eyes a little my eyes are a little shaky. The rapper has denied the allegations and filed a countersuit. Respect you, brother, for doing that, but I digress. A new lawsuit has been filed accusing Nelly of rape and sexual assault with separate incidents in London, incidents in Essex and London, and an unnamed woman has alleged that the U.S. rapper forced her into a sex act after being invited to an after party in South End last month. I guess I used to South 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 End. I guess that's how you pronounce that location, town, or city last month. The lawsuit has been filed in the U.S. The papers also cite another incident that took place in London in 2016, the year 2016, using both events to further their claim that Nelly preyed upon fans. Really? No, 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 no. No, no, no. First of all, how many times do I have to say this shit over and over again? These women, these bitches, let me say that, these females, these bitches, are preying on dudes who got money. And I have, me, myself, Mr. Money AD, Harvey Superboy, Mr. Superboy 222, and then his other channel, Mr. Superboy 223, and even in the Divide show, I've spoken on this. But mainly those in other MGTOW channels, I don't really follow. And I will say, even though I don't fuck with True Force Loneliness like that, I'll even say TFL, True Force Loneliness, known as what stands for TFL. Fuck that racist asshole, Bill Greathouse. And I hope he rots in hell. But other TFL channels and other MRA channels, men's rights activist channels, are telling you guys and just calling these women out for what they are, calling these bitches out. That this whole Me Too this whole bullshit agenda of times up, Me Too movements is bullshit, man. And women just watching, it's just fucking bullshit. You got these women know who the fuck these guys are. They got wealth. Well, they are rich, or some of them are wealthy, got fame, well known, very popular, got status, got all types of people, particularly women after them, and these bitches want to cry sexual assault, sexual harassment, and rape. Really, this dude, first of all, these dudes who got money like that and famous and well known, and got paper and popularity and fame, don't have to do nothing to get a woman. The women just come after him, come after these dudes. Even though Nelly is a has been in my eyes, it's just he's still popular, well known, famous, and known for his craft. These women want to cry victim when they're the shit starters. Fuck out of here. I digress. Both incidents are cited by 22-year-old Monique Green, who claimed she was raped by Nelly on a tour bus outside a Walmart in Seattle. You know, I call bullshit on that one because first of all, this bitch Monique, yeah, I'm calling you a bitch. If let's just say, my thing is this: why would he want to touch you? And again, you women, you go with these guys and you go to these are off business hours. You go to get with these guys when they're doing their thing, or to a private location with just you and him. We already know what the fuck y'all trying to do. Men like myself ain't stupid. I just wish these famous dudes already wake the fuck up that these groupies are hungry for money with this Me Too bullshit and Times Up bullshit movies and this feminist agenda and the whole misandry, the sexist agenda of women and just the gynocentrism and feminism of society. Dudes, y'all gotta be careful. Especially those who got money, those who are famous and well known, especially those who got wealth, got paper, got popularity, notoriety, got looks, stats, fame, money, and power or perceived power. Y'all better wake the fuck up and just stop fucking with these women. But women, y'all gonna come to a point where dudes ain't gonna just don't want to bother you, don't want to be bothered. You can call us gay. You can say fuck MGTOW. Oh, you dudes who are pro for men's rights are babies and all this. You can call us all type of names. We ain't fooling with y'all because y'all on bullshit. Well, let me finish this. I mean, and before I continue, Monique Green had accused Nelly of rape in Seattle. Why did she drop the case? If she was a victim and what she was saying was true, why did she back the fuck off when she was questioned? See, I told you guys, these bitches are out for money. They're out to take your money. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to earn it. They all this shit talk about I want equal pay. I want the same opportunities of a man. I want to be able to go to school. Most of you women the majority of women in Western society are in college. The majority of women get more job opportunities than men. The majority of women get handouts, got social programs and social services that cater to women, whether she has a child or not. Okay, you got these loans, these grants, all types of. You got public housing. Hey, you got programs that women can get a car. You got food stamps, got all types of welfare, WIC, all types of shit handed to women. Affirmative action handed towards women when it comes to gender politics, especially Caucasian females. But these bitches still want more, and not only that, a woman don't have to be financially established or have to be stable, especially economically, or have a roof or have a place of her own to get a man. She can be homeless, don't have shit. Some dude will scoop her up. She can go from place to place, don't have no job, no car, nothing, and some dude will take care of her and give her everything. You know what I'm saying? This is bullshit. Let me just continue. It is claimed that a UK fan and her friend were invited backstage at Cliff's Pavilion in Southend before the rapper invited a woman into a side room. It is then alleged that he performed a sex act in front of her and attempted to take her top off. The lawsuit also says that Nelly then grabbed her hand and forced it onto his penis. Oh my God, like she was resisting. Bitches, please sit your ass down. Y'all full of shit, but I digress. And this is in quotations. You may have sold records and have more quad in your bank than I do. But this doesn't make you any more special than me. See, when she said, uh, you have more quad in your bank than I do," or in that whole statement, she out for money, and these bitches do think they're more special than you, Nelly. And dudes and just guys, they think they're better than men. Period. They think they are superior to men. I keep telling you guys this, but you guys hate it. But some of you guys hate it when I talk about this shit because you're afraid you ain't gonna get no pussy because I'm speaking out for men's issues, which is fucking sad. But I'll continue. I digress, and I'll continue. The woman claims to have told him before he's supposed to be responded, "Just do it," and forced her into a sex act. The woman broke free and escaped to a stairwell before Nelly said, "I will find you." Like I believe that to be true, but I digress. XX police are said to be in contact with U.S. officials relating to the incident. The suit also mentions another incident in which Nelly put his hand up on an unnamed woman's skirt at a show at Coco in Camden in June 2016. The Daily Mail reports that one of the women, the one of the one, the Daily Mail reports that one of the woman was, I guess that's a type of women. One of the woman was British, while the other was an American in the U.S. military stationed in the UK. Nelly has denied all allegations and is now countersuing. His attorneys have called the claims completely fabricated, which I agree with. Nelly's lawyer, Scott Rosenblum, has said Miss Green's claim was deceitful and motivated by money. I told y'all that she's a gold digger. Man, hypergamy is something else, man, but I digress. He added the recent addition of UK women is completely fabricated and in an attempt to give credibility to his accusers' far-fetched stories. Okay, and that's it. I'm going to say it like this, people. I mean, it is a damn shame that we live in a world where a man cannot be a man, a red-blooded heterosexual man. He cannot be a red-blooded heterosexual man. It's like the society is castrating the fuck out of us, people. And I'm like, then you got, Taylor Swift making false accusations against that dude, that DJ. I'm glad he got his job back, but I mean, and she lied on the whole situation. You got women lying left and right. You got Rose McGowan and all these other hoes out there in Hollywood, crime victim, knowing damn well they participated in these sexual acts and they participated in sex. It was not rape; it was consensual sex, consensual acts, sexual relations, you name it. These bitches are about a fucking handout. I'm back, people. I'm going to continue. I'm not going to sound redundant, and I'll do my best not to. But here I want to share this post, and it does relate to the topic that I'm doing right now in this video. When a woman partners with a man, he immediately becomes a second-class citizen, never to be believed. Actually, I wouldn't even say he's a second-class citizen. I'd say he's like a 10th-class citizen, if you ask me, but I digress. He is her provider, that means slave. Breadwinner, that means slave. Personal ATM machine, basically he's a slave. Once she is satisfied with her partner, she will give up on her responsibilities and place them on his shoulder. He becomes her workhorse, not only to be shot to death when the time comes when he breaks a leg. The only thing she does is shops for his replacement and upgrade. And this is what the problem is. This is why. And I told people, and I told you guys and girls earlier, ladies and gentlemen earlier, that hypergamy is a learned behavior. The women are not born to think this way. But let me continue with this post by Bill Sanders. Now he does lean to the left, but he does make a good point though. If his partner lies and tells the world he hit her or cheated on her, the world goes for her defense as if she could never lie. And the sad part is, women lie all the damn time. And I don't know why I don't know why we as people, especially in this society, are told to believe women no matter what. And this is what the problem with feminism. Feminism has fought and has feminism controls society. Society is a matriarchy, but at this and this, but the thing is, we are being run by these upper echelon elite Caucasian supremacist patriarchs. It's a upper echelon Caucasian supremacist patriarchy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's gynocentric and it's a full fledged matriarchy if you're not part of the elite class. You know what I'm saying? And women have been supported by these Caucasian supremacists slash Jewish supremacist manginas who put women on a pedestal while disenfranchising the everyday man, especially the everyday brother. You know what I'm saying? Women or we are shamed to believe women no matter what. Don't question her, go along with it. You do what she tells you to do. And this is the problem. And I remember when Taylor Swift lied on that man, David, the DJ, who took a picture with her, David Miller, I think that's what his name is. I think that's what his name is, and he got fired. David, I mean, my thing is to the dude who would argue with me on that video. If she was assaulted, she would have went to the police. She would have got her security, and his ass would have been prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. No, that was a no. She had some issue with him. He was an undesirable, and that's why he lost everything due to a lying ass bitch because she didn't like being around him, but she took the photo even though she didn't want to take it for publicity. Didn't want to cry a victim bias remorse because and let me mind you, this dude had a girlfriend. And I'm pretty sure it was better looking than Taylor Swift. But I digress. I'll read that again. If his partner, if the bitch lies partner, and tells the world he hit her or cheated on her, the world goes to her defense, as if she could never lie. She's too cute to lie. He is punished. His child is taken away, and the woman gets all the attention she wanted, while the world rescues her from the big bad abusive man when she's actually the fucking abuser. But I digress. If a man finds out this is the case over and over with women he partners with, he is at fault for picking her, even though women are the choosers, and men have no choice. But we just entertain. But women have all the choice. I don't say so, but it's never. It's basically we the bad guys still. the man finds this case over and over again with the women he partners with, he is at fault for picking her and not knowing what the future holds for that woman. If he chooses not to partner with women in the future, he's labeled a faggot or a loser, and the world starts to shame him relentlessly. And that's the truth. Look at these comments. Basically, this is no one's situation with men. But I'll continue this. All right. This was about a few weeks ago. Nelly alleged rape case evidence released from TMZ. Not gonna read this, but this is the surveillance video, and let's see what's going on.
With TurboTax, you get real live people help. Hi, can I claim a mask as a deduction?
Okay. See? I mean, they're showing you everything that's going on. Basically, what happened after Nelly did his thing, his concert in Seattle, Washington. So bear with me on this as I play this video. That's the tour bus that they just pointed out with that arrow. And she supposedly is calling for help. I mean, the thing is, man, and women, these dudes are getting set up. And she set Nelly up for a payday. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks, because the way she's saying, Monique Green, that evil ass bitch, and you know what? I'm going to show you what she looks like. Nobody makes a report and then backs off and then try to beg, then all of a sudden come back and try to beg for money. I'm telling you, hypergamy is getting out of hand. This is the bitch who's crying, who's claiming to be the victim. This is one of Nelly's accusers, Monique Green. You know, right here, as you can see, this is the supposed evidence. You know, I'll just read the article so y'all can understand it. Understand this. Why I see it as bullshit. All the evidence gathered in Nelly's alleged rape case has been released, including surveillance videos, photos, the surveillance videos and photos from the night of his arrest. As we first reported, Auburn PD in Washington State completed in its investigation last month, and prosecutors dropped the case, primarily because the alleged victim refused to testify. Really? Well, let me continue. Now that the criminal case is closed, cops are reviewing these photos and videos gathered during the investigation. The evidence includes surveillance videos showing Nelly and the accuser Monique Green leaving the Seattle nightclub where they met on getting on his tour bus, and also the moment when she leaves the bus calls the police to report the alleged rape. TMZ broke the story. Green has filed a lawsuit against Nelly for sexual assault and defamation. Nelly has vowed to sue her, although he has not yet filed. The police docs include Nelly and Green's versions what went down on the bus, and they're vastly different. Really? Nelly told the police that their sex is oral and vaginal was consensual, which I believe he's telling the truth. And Green has removed her own clothing, like she would. He says he did not use a condom. Now, we gotta be smarter than that, brother, but I digress. But also said he did not ejaculate. He claimed Green only got upset because she thought he was involved with one of his dancers. Let me read that one more time. He claimed that Green only got upset because she thought he was involved with one of his dancers who was also on the bus at the time. Green told police Nelly forcefully removed her pants and threw her onto the bed and said, "You're going to take this dick." That don't even sound normal, but I digress. She says he repeatedly told her during the intercourse, "That's my pussy." She says the forceful sex lasted for 30 minutes, and she believed that he ejaculated inside her, also on her backside and front. Green says Nelly offered her $2,500 and asked her to stay on the bus until their next destination, but she told him that she's not a prostitute. Yes, you are a prostitute, bitch, but I digress. She claims someone else pushed her off the bus and Nelly threw $100 bill at her. For what it's worth, Nelly says he handled her. From what it's worth, Nelly says he handed her the Hondu. And this is a good point. Looking at the comments, when you play with a hoe, you're going to get it. Pay up. Move on. Now I hope you learn your lesson. Nelly told us he knew better than to get himself in a situation like this. Newsflash. No, you don't. You were thinking with the wrong head that night. I hope that 30 minutes was worth it, especially if you got her pregnant. Well, actually, she got herself pregnant because she allowed Nelly to stick his penis inside her pussy, her vagina. It only takes one sperm, whether you came or not, inside her. I'm gonna read this part. Shake my head, not the, to the victim's shame, but will you see women? When will women ever learn? Not to victim shame, but when will some women ever learn? Don't go off with strangers, regardless how famous they are. How dumb can you be? Nelly's known. Nelly is a known dog with violent rep, and his tour bus has pulled over multiple times for drugs and other possible crimes. Women need to get smart and stop putting themselves in these kinds of situations, especially with men who are known scumbags. That's true. When a woman is a dog for fame and money, she'll do anything. That's true. She got pumped enough and now she wants him arrested because he made her feel like a whore. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. I mean, I got the link. You can look at the rest of the comments. But let me show you this bitch one more time. Now, this bitch, first of all, let me tell y'all guys something. These women know what they're doing. You know, they go with a guy, whether they know him or not, famous or not, be alone with him, especially if it's past, when it's past 9 o'clock. We already know what she's up to. Okay? Well, anytime a woman wants to be alone with a guy, unless you're in a situation where you are in the friend zone, she'll, and even if you are in the friend zone with a woman, guys, there's no way in hell she's gonna try to meet you past 9 o'clock at night or after the traditional curfew. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna be alone with a guy at night when it's just her and him. It's just him and her 1-on-1. This bitch knew what she was doing. This bitch was out for money. This bitch was trying to, to allow Nelly to fuck this bitch to allow Nelly to fuck her raw. She was trying to get pregnant and get him on child support. But you dudes are stupid as hell. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. But y'all think y'all untouchable. Y'all think y'all can. You think these hoes these bitches want you because you got a good heart. You're nice and kind and sweet. You're intelligent. You got integrity. You got great character. You know what I'm saying. It's not about your heart, how good whether you have good character or not. Let me say that like this: women, these females, when you dudes become famous, these women are not because they're not with you because you're a nice guy. You caring, you're sweet, you're strong-willed, you are self-efficient, you have courage, you have a good heart, and you got great character, you got morals and integrity. No, 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 no. These and you're a very smart individual who knows how to navigate society and make you and take control of your own life and go to your own destination. No, no, no. These bitches want you because you got money, you got fame, looks, status, power or perceived power. And the way these bitches are, they know because they know these bitches. The reason why these bitches make these poor decisions and want to cry sexual harassment and rape because they know they can. There's no consequences on their end. They're gonna be believed. You know what I'm saying? This whole Me Too bullshit and Times Up is a prime example that these women want handouts. They want a payout. They don't want to work for. They don't want to work hard for that money. They don't want to earn it. These bitches are more of them are in college. More of them got jobs. More jobs than men. More job opportunities for men. They got more. Most of these bitches got jobs than men. Most of these bitches get paid more than men. These bitches got the state behind them. You know what I'm saying? They got they got welfare, WIC, food stamps, these public housing. Bitches, you got bitches who can get cars from the government, okay? Or even from a dude that they can mess, or from some other sucker ass, simp ass dude who got money. They got all types of shit like that. You got social programs. You know, all these special types of services geared towards women. Society panders to women. The products, these companies market these products to women. Everything's handed to women. You go into a store, women have basically 80% of the whole store geared towards them. Everything's sold and marketed towards women. Man, we got like 20 or even less than 20% of anything we have access to when it comes to resources for us men. Women got support groups. Women got, you know, women can get a lot of free shit just for looking good. But no, that's not enough of them. And they talk about equal pay, but they still want to do who got more than them. And a lot of these women don't want to negotiate and demand that they have the pay, or don't want to put in the same work as a man to get that top pay. No, they want an easy street. You know what I'm saying? They want a handout. They want to do nothing. They want something for nothing. Oh, I want to make money. I want to get a high paying job, but I ain't gonna put in the work. I'll just fucking suck my way to the top. And I'll get with a dude who got more money and resources, status and popularity and fame and power, and I'll just use that to get ahead and look for an upgrade in the process. And Mika Brzezinski made a good point. This whole Me Too bullshit, time's up bullshit, but she said Me Too specifically with her because the bitch is racist, undercover racist. But I digress. Let me stick on subject. She's saying that women need to take responsibility for how they behave. Women can be the aggressors. Women have pursued men, got flirtatious, use of sexual innuendo, be all sexual, being all fresh, fast, be sexually aggressive towards dudes in the workplace or in just in public in general. Women have initiated certain behaviors in men because they behave that way. Women can be sexual, women can be wild and freaky and graphic and freaky. And if a woman feeling a guy, oh, it don't matter if the dude talk crazy. It don't matter what he says and does to her body because she's gonna allow it. And even if and my thing is, in other cases, that a woman, she's the aggressor sexually. She can be wild and freaky, push a guy against the wall, try to kiss him and rip his clothes off and all that type of shit. But you women don't want to acknowledge that because that will fuck up your credibility. Maya B. like told y'all, Texas Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson told y'all responsible for your own behavior. It's up to y'all to prevent sexual violence towards y'all, sexual abuse, um, sexual um, abuse, violence, and basically y'all know how to influence and manipulate a man's behavior to behave a certain way. It's up to y'all to prevent sexual harassment, sexual assault, and rape based on how y'all dress, based on how y'all behave around men and communicate. Many women have said that. Mika Brzezinski has said something similar. Aisha Curry even said, and even though this has nothing to do with the whole Me Too, but she told women, ladies, cover up. Less is more. Don't dress like a hooker and expect to be treated like a lady in the 1950s. You know, ladies, cover up. Don't be all whore. Don't be a whore. Just be wilding out. Carry yourself with class, and dignity, and pride. Erica Badu said something similar. Don't be dressing like a hooker and putting yourself in a dangerous, fucked up situation, making yourself vulnerable and making yourself target to be a victim of sexual harassment, abuse, and rape. But y'all women don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to take personal responsibility for the way y'all conduct yourselves. You know why? Because there's no fucking consequences. Because feminism allows y'all to be fucking children. Same with men, but y'all want to call it victim blame when it's not victim. Victim blame is not holding someone personally accountable for their actions. Is not victim blaming. And telling them don't put yourself in a fucked up don't put yourself in a bad circumstance, a bad situation. Telling them to take personal responsibility for causing your own problems and correcting your own behavior and to prevent these problems is not victim shaming, not victim blaming. It's called being a fucking adult. You women claim to be more mature than men, but we already see that's bullshit. And smarter than men, but y'all always doing dumb shit. A lot of y'all create your own killers. I mean, y'all even. But it's like when a man says what I tells y'all the truth about how y'all need to watch yourselves and check yourselves. Y'all get mad. If a woman tells y'all damn sure get mad and call her a sellout. Oh, she's a traitor to the sisterhood. Let me get rid of her because she ain't co-signing bullshit. Like Aisha Curry's of the world and Mayim B likes, Erica Badu's, and and non-famous women, but they're in Congress and working politics. That Texas Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson telling y'all the same stuff, but then y'all attack these women and tear them apart because you just want to support evil and stupidity and fuckery. But y'all don't tolerate it from dudes. But y'all want the world. Society won't tolerate this dumb shit from men, ratchet evil ass shit from men. But you want society to tolerate your dumb ass, immature, stupid decisions, sexually immature, irresponsible behavior and your bad behavior and bad decision making, and blame. And society allows women to blame everybody else, but they never take personal responsibility for what the fuck they do. It's getting old, and when that time, do you know what that time's up mean? Your days are numbered. Feminism is going to hell. Feminism is going to fail. It's going to come back to bite you in the ass, and then you're going to be alone with cats, or you're going to be a single mother, be alone with a bunch of kids that you can't afford to take care of. Donald Trump ain't playing with y'all. Men, as a matter of fact, men are not fucking with y'all. And then when men don't want to fool with y'all want to shame us and call us gay and call us boys and immature and call us weak. It's all we're limp wrist, but you fuck support gay rights. Y'all some retarded motherfuckers. Women, y'all need to get it together. Anyway, I mean, Nelly, all I gotta say to you dudes who out there, whether y'all famous or not, well to do or not, be careful dealing with these women. They don't want you for because you are a good man and you got a personality. They don't go by if you're good or bad, if you have a good heart or not, if you got good character or not, got integrity or not, if you're smart and intelligent or not. It's about what you have. It's about what they want from you. Understand that. And you dudes and we as dudes got to stand together and have a strong brotherhood and stop and tell them no and have them bring shit to the goddamn table other than other than their coochie and their hips and breasts and pretty hands and feet and pretty face. They need to bring more than that because you know what I'm saying. We need to do better, people, and y'all women need to get it together and check y'all damn selves because y'all wrecking yourselves right now. Peace.